last year. The Sixers winning dramatically in Portland. That was the Furkan Korkmaz game-winning three. Sixers did lose to the Trailblazers in the bubble. Portland last year, you might recall, involved in an 8-9 play-in game. Memphis Grizzlies. They won that game and went on to lose in the first round of the playoffs to the eventual NBA champions, the Lakers. So major injury issues for the Blazers. We were told by Doc Rivers beforehand the left calf tightness for Ben Simmons not considered serious. The Sixers' next game after this, Saturday here against Brooklyn, a biggie. And we are running tonight from Wells Fargo Center. Sixers actually third in the NBA in fast break points per game behind Milwaukee and Toronto.
Trying to work that handoff with Furk.
Korkmaz, his first start of the season. Wow, beautifully done against Enes Kanter as he twirled it home.
One Turk against another, using that rim as protection. Got it up to the glass quickly with, ironically, a little English from the Turk. Not much of a soft touch after he locates the basket.
How about Korkmaz defensively, taking it away from Hood. His own miss. Well done by Furkan Korkmaz, getting his first start of the season.
See his defense getting better. A lot of his defense taking that jumper.
I think with the way he's shooting this year, he is unguardable. We're talking about Embiid.
Well, and he's selective now, too.
Enes Kanter, who runs down the floor. Embiid catching him and saying, oh, and Embiid is hurt. Joel right to the floor, and he is hurt after the block. Here's Korkmaz for three, but one off game. Remember, he tweaked his ankle on the stanchion.
I do remember that now. Good memory. So you can say that they've been in this situation before.
5 games as a starter. His third year in the league. Nicely done between Korkmaz and Howard, and clearly unfinished business for Dwight.
Oh, Furk, nice move.
Yep. He got the rookie Ellaby to bite, and Furk should be getting 2 at the line. Nicely done by Furkan Korkmaz. Once again, his first start of the season.
You can see
behind the basket, which is closest to the Sixer bench. That's
looks like he's somewhere near Guam.
It's all right. He's at peace there.
In relationship to the rest of the
averaging just over 7, playing about 30 minutes a game. Now he's been their starting power forward, but remember, he was Houston's starting center last year after they traded Clint Capella to Atlanta.
He is 6'9", and he
did for the plunging Gary Trent Jr. By the way, Furkan Korkmaz has 8, making him high man for the Sixers, and he's got it again.
Sixers got to talk to one another. That was a back screen as Furkan answers.
Terrific first quarter for Korkmaz, who had 4 points in 16 minutes last night. The game before was that comeback at Indiana when he had a season-high 17.
Starting to get really good on the move is Furk. No longer a stationary jump shooter. A lot of contact nonetheless. As we've seen, strong enough to go through that contact. Nice drive.
And Korkmaz helping the helper that time. That was Howard, who was on patrol against Gary Trent, and the foul is going to be called on Furkan Korkmaz.
For a second there, I think Kanter was resentful of the foul, was going to get up and react, and then he looked over and saw, oh, that's my fellow countryman.
Yeah, that's right.
Me and him are cool.
We're thick.
Yeah, exactly.
Sixers fans, with Xfinity Mobile, you could save hundreds.
Kanter plays hard, so he forces Joel to have to play hard too. Each possession, he's not going to back down either, so he forces him to have to play physical.
By the way, Embiid's 25, a season high for a half. Korkmaz continues his high activity.
He's gotten so much better at those passing lanes, getting those tips, deflections.
Embiid trying to get Kanter to bite. Blazers, only 9 players, doing a good job. Korkmaz trying to deal with Anthony, who takes him down to the weight room.
That's good D.
Yep. Kanter missing the putback.
Good defense, disciplined defense from both Furkan and Joel, not bailing any of those 2 shooters out.
Tobias Harris miss. Anthony, who got a start in this one, that is for 3, and the rebound.
The Trailblazers keep that defensive approach because it's working for us.
Korkmaz was standing out of bounds when he took the pass. Korkmaz, a starter tonight.
Talk about that. Yeah, absolutely. That tightrope walk. It's short.
Was it that loaf of bread you saw last night from LaMelo Ball?
You're making me hungry. Stop.
Korkmaz, that was for 3 for Furkan Korkmaz, who missed his first 3 from beyond his first points in a while in this game. He's got 13.
I think where the ball started in the post.
Embiid has Cantor, the double by Hood. Joel finding Korkmaz. Rebound to Hood as Furkan missed the 3. The Sixers' three-point shooting tonight, not good. 3 of 18. There's Simons for 3, and the floorboard for Korkmaz.
Well, and the interesting thing is that
and the Sixers will have it off the Anthony miss. Third together, being brought to you by Fulton Bank.
Look at what they've been doing. Well, not enough, let's put it that way, but great ball movement out of the post, a good swing, finding Furk for an open look. Let's see more of that. Banking better together, brought to you by Fulton Bank.
Sixers break the huddle, and Embiid, Tobias Harris remaining on the floor here. Danny Green replacing Matisse Thybulle.
Team got out of reach in those first 3 minutes of that third quarter, Mark. That's where the separation began and stayed.
Yep.
But Zoo and Ala will send it back into you as Tyrese Maxey goes long distance there. I mean, a disappointing effort when you think about what's on the horizon, but it is tough coming back from that road trip.
Even in their own locker room, the realistic part of them thinks, well, what can we come away with this night? 76ers allowing a little bit more than we would like.
9 men, State. On Sunday night, he is on the floor as well. And the miss by Blevins, who
I just wanted to see him in person.
How about a loser will take the winner of the 9 versus 10 game, and that winner will have the 8 spot. Poirier gets the block. Maxey hits the 3, so Tyrese Maxey helping his 3-point percentage, second from beyond the arc in this game, even with the contributions of Maxey and Joe here in the closing moments. And the Blazers will go on to win it by a final of 121 to 105. Now presenting the